Hey everyone, happy Monday night and welcome to our weekly crafty session. My name is Anne Granger and I'm an independent stamp and demonstrator here in the beautiful town of Dorchester, Ontario, Canada. And I'm excited to be with you. Welcome, welcome. Pop in a few minutes. Actually, I'm just around 7. So I'm going to give it a few minutes to let Facebook know that I've gone live. Gives me a chance to check my settings and I hope to make sure everything looks great. If you're here, say hi. Let me know you're here, whether you're watching on the replay. If you're watching live, today is Monday, September 9th. Can you believe that? Like, where did the first week of September go? And if you're watching on the replay, you will either have found me over on my blog or on my YouTube. Shout out to my replay warriors. I know it's a busy time of year. I know there's lots of like hockey tryouts and soccer finishing up and sports starting up, and maybe you're just getting home from dinner, or maybe you're cooking dinner while you're watching me. I was trying to figure out like what time works for the East Coast and the West Coast, and plus here in here in Ontario. So I hope you've had a great day. It's a beautiful day here in Ontario. The sun is shining. Not too hot, not too cool, just right. Like definitely feels like fall weather today, which is my favorite season. I don't know about you, but I love when the leaves turn colors. I'm a huge fan of the like bright oranges and bright reds, and I love everything about fall. I love like pumpkin desserts, apple desserts. I love going apple picking. And then you get into like that hot chocolate season where it's cool at night, so you want hot chocolate. But then of course you dig out your, like on the weekend here in Ontario, it was like 9 degrees. Like it was actually felt like 4 degrees. I had like dug out my wool socks. I dug out my pajama bottoms. I was like cold. I didn't want to turn on my furnace yet, but I was like, okay, so we're definitely like, you know, that gets into that season where it gets fun to wear all those fun clothes. So tonight we are actually creating a scrapbook page that's called Sweater Weather. So I think it's going to be one of those pages where you might want to take a bunch of pictures of yourself and showcase off your favorite sweaters. I love it when it's cool in the morning where you need a sweater, but it's nice during the day. You can still wear shorts, but then it cools off at night when you go for a walk. So yeah, really fun. All right, let me just check my settings. I found myself here. So let's just make sure I share this video. Where am I here? We'll share it. Oops, I'm sideways now. So yeah, if you're here, say hi. Please let me know where you're from. I always like to know where my crafters are looking in. Maybe you're joining us over at, I gotta start here. Maybe you're from North America. Maybe you're from Europe or South Pacific. I would love to know. I always think it's so amazing that stamps, paper, and inks bring this community together, and we are crafting from all over the world. I feel like we're getting into that season where people might be crafting more too in the evenings or during the day or at night. Maybe you're a night hawk and you like to craft during the night. I am definitely a person who likes to craft during the morning. Well, in the evening, in the morning, but when I'm home, like when I'm home in the summer, I definitely like to do it during the day. And then when I'm working I definitely do in the evening. So sorry, my arm was in. All right, so we always start our meetings with, hey, let's grab some chocolate. So I have my bowl. I'm working on some Dove chocolate, which if you're my American friends, this is amazing chocolate. And while I was visiting the US in the summer, I actually found these Hershey Kisses, and they're called Brownie Sprinkle. Oh my gosh, they're really good too. So that's kind of what's in my bowl. I kind of switch it up depending on what I feel like when I'm sitting down here to work. So I'm going to put my bowl away. So make sure you grab some chocolate, grab a drink. Maybe you're drinking your coffee or tea or a nice beverage, and sit back and relax and join me. So tonight we are doing a scrapbook page. So how does my videos work? Each week I pick a product of the week. I come live Mondays at 7 p.m. and I bring you a scrapbook page. So I create a single scrapbook page with you, but I show you the other side. So when we're done, we created a double page layout. Then on Wednesday nights, I come live at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and I share with you a card class to go. The cards are designed around the product of the week. So I'm super excited to be showing you. As I said, I'm really into the fall right now. Autumn leaves, and you're probably thinking, well, Anne, that was last year's. You're right. This was a last year's stamp set. It actually carried over. It was a bundle, and it carried over into our annual catalog. It's in our Encore section. So if to buy it now, you need to buy the stamp set and the dies, and I'll definitely show you that when we flip the camera. But it's a beautiful stamp set, and it works perfectly for fall leaves. So I wanted to share that with you. So let's flip the camera and get started. Like I said, if you're here, say hi. If I don't see your comments, I will definitely go back after the video and comment. And sometimes I don't see them when they're flying through. And I also know sometimes people are watching but maybe not commenting. So comment. We would love for you to comment and let us and interact with us. It's the best way. It's like you're sitting in my craft room with me. We're eating chocolate and we're scrapbooking the night away. Of course, we'd also be listening to probably some music. All right, so let me flip the camera and let's get started. All right, you're gonna see my blinds. I wish I could show you my beautiful outside, but right now I have that sun is getting lower and lower each week, and definitely blinding. Like I have this tree and it just likes to sit right above the tree and blind myself. Okay, so, well, we don't need that tonight. All right, let me see. How does everything look here? I think we might be a little on the lopsided, but let's figure this out. All right, so, oh, that might be good. I'm not going to touch it. That looks perfect. Okay, so I have a few things to share with you, and then we're going to dive right in. But if, like I said, if you're here, say hi. So I wanted to remind you that our new mini catalog, so our September to December catalog, went live last week on September 4th. So it's been almost a week. Lots of products still available. There's only a few things that are not available, which are always your embellishments. But they've got some really beautiful products. So like the Splendid Autumn. Oh, actually the stamp set's not available. But this is a beautiful fall suite. And we're actually going to use this paper tonight. So I'm going to be sharing that with you. Not tonight, but we're using it on Wednesday night. But I'll share that with you because it is beautiful paper. Super cute. Like I said, beautiful paper. These are not available right now because our embellishments fly off the shelf like crazy. I will tell you yes, last week I showed you my favorite was the More Than Autumn. My next favorite Christmas is definitely the Reindeer Suite. I think it's super cute. We've used the twine in the Forever Plaid. Super cute. I also really like the Nest of Winter, and I showed you that suite in August because you know I'm a huge fan of birds, so I really like that one. So this is a beautiful book, and as I said, we will be showing you throughout the next 4 months. If you're here in Canada and do not have a demonstrator and would love it to work with a demonstrator, I would love to help you out. Let me know, pop me a message, and I'll pop one in the mail. Don't forget, we also have our annual catalog. So let me show you where you're going to find tonight's stamp set. So I actually mark my catalog so when I'm doing Facebook Lives in this. So it's called Encore Return Bundle. It's on page 74 and 75. And right down here is where you're going to find it. It's called Autumn Leaves. So it was a bundle in our old catalog, but in our new one, you have to buy the stamp set and the dies separately. It is actually a $1 Million Achiever set, and it was designed by Amy Cohenders. And 1% of demonstrators in the company actually earned that title, so that's pretty amazing. And this was a beautiful set that Amy done, so I can't wait to share it with you this week. But this is the Encore, so just so you know that is where you will find some of the stuff that has carried over. Also wanted to show you, which I'm super, super excited about, is our new scrapbooking brochure. My products are en route. They should be here in the next few days. So definitely we will be diving deeper into this catalog. It's like a mini brochure. But we have two-tone cardstock. Our two-tone cardstock is lighter. It's more thinner, so it's not as thick. So when you're creating and building your scrapbook pages, you don't want them to be so thick. That's going to make your pages, your albums heavy. We have a new white. It's called White Willow. So I'm super excited. So I cannot wait to dive into this catalog with you. Like if you are a huge fan of fall, you're going to love, love, love the fall collection. I call it like a mini suite, but it's super beautiful and I can't wait. I have actually ordered that. And then I've ordered some other things. So like I said, we'll be diving deep into that. But you can see all these products online in our online exclusive. All right, also wanted to remind you that if you live near in and around the southwestern Ontario region and you are a demonstrator or a customer and want to learn more about the holiday catalog, the new scrapbooking line, please join us for our holiday soiree. I've done these events year after year, and each year we just make them better and better, and the feedback we get is like amazing, like great day, we love it. You're going to see product rotations, you're going to do product playground, you're going to have lunch, prize patrol, and you get a goodie bag. If this is something that interests you and you're available, call your friends, come see us for the day. It is an amazing event, and I can't wait to share more with you. We are working hard behind the scenes, and we're super, super excited. So that is what we are looking for. So you're going to see a lot of the holiday stuff in action. All right. So tonight, I grabbed the wrong, no, that's not what I want. I grabbed the wrong thing. Let me go grab it. But I'm going to show you. So this is the stamp set. That's the autumn leaves. And as I said, it was a bundle that carried over from last year. It is a photo palmer. You can tell when you shake it. But it is meant for, it is photo palmer because it's meant for two-step stamping. Any of our two-step stamping, oh my gosh, that's a mouthful, is a photo palmer. And you can tell this was well loved, so it means we've used it a lot. So isn't that a beautiful set? Okay, so there's that. And then it has matching dies, which are super, super excited. So here are the matching dies. And we're going to do a lot of die cutting. Now, I have done a lot of the die cutting tonight just to save us some time. So let's go put that over here. The paper we are using is actually To the Market. You're thinking, well, Ann, that's not really fall. It's like got like foods and vegetables. You're right. But this pattern here is what we're using tonight. It is super fun. DSP, and I love the wood grain. If you've been following me, you know that I'm a huge fan of wood grain. So we are using the To the Market. And the other one that we're pairing it with, let me just grab it here, is the, I forgot to grab it, is the Iconic Celebrations Designer Series paper. So you have seen me use this paper a lot. And the reason why we're using it so much is because it is very versatile paper. I have paired all my Christmas patterns here, all my like wintry patterns on this side, but love. Look at those fall patterns. They're so beautiful. We're actually using this one tonight with that wood grain paper. And then you have some beautiful like New Year stuff like Valentine's, New Year's Eve, birthdays and celebrations. So gorgeous paper. It was unorderable, but I think I didn't see it on the inventory list today, so which means it's probably back in stock, which means I would go order it while you can. Because trust me, these like patterns right here are like my favorite right now. I cannot stop using them. I just love them so much, especially these three. So you're definitely going to want to, you'll probably see more of that. But I want to show you the versatility that you can use our pattern papers for and the different ways to use them. All right, so let's get started. Oh, before I forget, one more thing. Oh, and I forgot to put my host code up. Oh, goodness. Well, look at that. I forgot my host code. Well, we'll have to write that in the video for you guys, but it'll be there for Wednesday. And all the information is on my blog. So if you go to my blog, www.stampwithann.com, it'll see that there. Just out of routine, that's all it is. Any orders placed from today to Sunday at midnight, and you place a $50 order in my online store, I will send you the supplies to make these 4 cards, and these 4 cards we will be showcasing on Wednesday night. So you will get to see them in action and step by step. Plus, if you purchase and qualify for the class, you will get a PDF and a link to the video so you can watch it as many times as you want. All right, so let's get started. As I said, we're using that Farmer's Market Designer Series paper, and you're thinking, well, sorry, it's called To the Market. You're thinking, well, yeah, that's not really, but look at this paper here. It's really beautiful. So I'm gonna move this up a bit. It's really beautiful paper, and I want you to like think outside the box. Like, what other things can you use this paper for? So we're using that. We are using 2 of the Icon DSPs, Icon Celebration DSPs, and I've just cut them to be 5x6. The measurements for these will be on my blog, probably by the end of the week, towards the end of the week. So we're just going to go ahead and hear that down. Now I'm just going to move this a little bit so I have more of my glass mat. And I will upload this video. It will be on my blog and it will be on my YouTube. So if you're haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, you might want to, so that you can know when I post all my videos. We actually I just uploaded video number 150. Oh my gosh, I remember when I started and I was like, oh, am I ever gonna get to that point? But we did. We got to like 150, so congrats. That is an amazing, I'm so excited. I'm sharing our love and community, so thank you for helping that grow. And I think we're almost up to like close to 700 subscribers, so I'm super excited about that. All right, we have that. We have a piece of the iconic celebration. Once again, we're using the leaf pattern, and I just have some extras here because I can remember what I needed. So for this, we're going to take our paper snips, and we're just going to cut up. Now, I just eyeball everything. You can measure, but just up the middle. So what I'm doing is creating a flag. We actually had like a punch that did this, but it's kind of retired, so I didn't really want to use it, but I still have it because I use it in my own stash. All right, so we have that, and then we have 3 photo mats. Our 3 photo mats are Early Espresso. They are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, so one of them is going to go here, and one of them is going to go down here. Now we're just gonna, because I want to cover, see we put that seam there, so we just really want to cover that seam. Now, if you've been following me on my Monday Facebook Lives, I always say you don't glue right away because we want to make sure we have them where we are and where we like them. All right, so I have that, and as I said, then I have one that is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So this would be a 4 by 4 mat. So this could be a journaling section, or it could be for a photo. So let's just see if I like, yeah, I like that. So we'll just put these to the side. All right, and then we're gonna do our title up here. So I'm happy with that placement. And then, like I said, we're gonna do I've done some die cutting already, but let's go ahead and adhere these down. Now, I was watching a video on the weekend that our DDM here of Canada did with a new lady who's working at Stampin' Up. Her name is Karen, and she came over from close to my heart, and it was really fascinating to listen to her. She was a close to my heart maker for 25 years, and now she's working at the Stampin' Up home office. Oh my God, how lucky is she? I would love to work at the Stampin' Up home office. Oh my God, that would be like my dream job one day, to work there. Anyway, she was talking about the scrapbooking and like just introducing it to everybody. And she said some really key points, and I was like, I love that. And I was like, I thought I would share. So think about if you're a paper crafter, obviously, if you're watching scrapbooking or card making videos, and you go to a class and you're doing a card class, and you're there and you start meeting your friends and you start chatting with them and you start talking about your life, and maybe you're telling them about your family, or you know, when you get to become close friends, and those are the friends that you rely on and stuff like that. And it's so true, because when I do in-person classes, I love it when my customers start to meet new friends, and they say, oh, we got together, or even my team. Like, I love watching those connections form. When team members start coming, and then they start sitting beside each other, and then they say to me, oh, and we've gone and we've got together outside of the meetings. And I love that, because that's what stamping is about. We want to be stamping and crafting with others and scrapbooking. And then she was talking about scrapbooking as more of a feeling. So remembering the memories. And I thought, oh, that was a really good point. Like, I like the way she said that. So my page today is around fall, which I have already said to you, fall is my favorite season. I love when the leaves change colors. I love the vibrant orange and red. I love driving down our country roads, and like just rows of trees, and you see all that color. That's things you want to document and remember. You know, every day goes by so fast. The weeks go by fast. The months roll into one another in the years. Like, I can't even believe we're into September. Where did January to August go? But it just rolls over. But those are the memories we want to document. Maybe one year you had this tree that you just was so vibrant and beautiful. Like I think of, there's a few trees in my neighborhood that I really love, and I really want to take a picture and capture that. And you want to document that. And then how funny would it be to look back at like this time next year and see, hey, did that tree actually come, like bloom the way it did this year? Does it have the weather effect and all that? So like my title tonight is called Sweater Weather. That's a mouthful, Sweater Weather. And I know that a lot of us have our favorite sweaters that we bring out. How fun would it be like to take photos of you in your favorite sweaters and put them on? Maybe you have a picture of you in your favorite sweater out in nature. Maybe you have a picture of you in your favorite sweater cozying up on the couch with a blanket and a hot chocolate and a book. There's really different ways. So you want to capture that memory and that feeling. And when you do, when you are scrapbooking those memories, scrapbooking those pictures, those memories will come back up and it will fill your heart with joy. And I cannot stress enough how important it is to take pictures every day, because someday when things happen, your life changes and you may never have those pictures again or those people in the pictures. So document and take photos as much as you can. I know there's many people that say, I hate having my photo taken, I don't like it. Try to capture them. And maybe if they're not liking their photo being taken, capture it when they're not looking. So you have those like more natural looks. Anyways, thought I would share, as I said to you, if you're just following me or you've been following me all summer, I actually started out as scrapbooking. And I was pulling out my books the other day. I was showing a couple friends, and I was like, look at all these layouts that need scrapbook. Like I have layouts that need pictures. And I'm like, I need to start tending some scrapbooking crops so that I can do it where I'm not organizing it, where I just get to sit and create. But definitely, yeah, I had a goal over the summer, me and my friend Katie, was to really work on scrapbooking. And we did it. We did a great job at it, but we just ran out of time. Like, okay. So we are using the dies from the Autumn Leaf collection. And as you can see, there's multiple dies. So you've got 2 of the maple leaves, 2 of these leaves. You've got different varieties. So I've actually gone ahead and done a lot just because I thought this would take us forever. So I'm going to show you. So we're going to work on this little section up here first. So let's go ahead and just do some. So I'm using our silicone mat, which is perfect if you're using oops, got a bubble there. Our glass mat. I absolutely love our glass mat. I stamp on it all the time, but I don't like when it gets sticky. This glue gets really sticky. So my friend was like, why don't you use a silicone mat? And I was like, oh right, I have one of those. And now I've been hooked. See, I just dropped it by accident. So if I would have dropped that on my glass mat, it would be on my glass mat, and that's not what we want. Hey Katie, thanks for joining. Katie is my partner in crime when it comes to scrapbooking. We're always sharing. Okay, so we have that one, and we're going to grab, so this is done in pumpkin pie. This one is Cajun craze. I have a maple leaf in daffodil. I have a Cajun in maple leaf done in Cajun craze. Then I have this little, I don't know what kind of leaf that is, but in pumpkin pie. And then I have another one in Cajun. So let's go ahead and start to hear those down. Now for these ones, just because I am placing them, I probably will just go ahead and lay them down. Now it's okay if some of my leaves overhang my pictures. Just make sure you don't put it down this way, because obviously you wouldn't be able to do your pictures. And I might just maybe, and it's okay if they overlap. You know what, I'm going to go a little different here. If they overlap, because sometimes think about it, when you're walking in the forest or like on a trail and you see your leaves are like all over the ground, right? Especially if it's been a windy day. They're just there. All right, so we're just kind of doing that. Then we're going to take these leaves and we're going to pop them up. So we just want to add a little bit of dimension. So I thought about like I'm walking in the forest, I've got my cozy sweater on, maybe I'm drinking like a hot chocolate or I'm chatting with a friend, and we come across this pile of leaves that just looks so gorgeous that we had to take a picture of them. Okay, I am putting a pop-up dot on this one, and this one actually is going to overhang on my photo mat, but that's okay because I can still get a photo under there, where if I glued it down I would not be able to get a photo, and that's not what we want. So we're just going to tuck that in, and then we're just going to do run right there. So there is those leaves. Now we're going to come up here and we're going to do these leaves. Now I'm just going to actually, we're not going to put them down yet. We're just going to assemble. So this one is in Cajun Craze. Like I said, I die cutted them out. I just did it ahead of time because I thought, oh my gosh, we'd be here all night if I had to do all of those. But the neat thing is about this die set is they have multiples. So they have, except for these big ones, there's only one of the big ones, but these leaves, there's two. Okay, so we have this one. Now for this one, I am just gonna lay them down because we also have to do our title, and I wanna make sure we have enough room for our title. And you can, the dies, so you can stamp and die cut. We're actually going to do a little bit of that on Wednesday. So if you're thinking like, how are you using the dies and the stamps? Well, make sure you check back on Wednesday. Set your alarm for 7 p.m. because we're going to show you how to use the stamp set. And I actually showed you a variety of ways of using that stamp set. So I hope that you enjoy our products. Yes, I hope you like our products, but also hope you enjoy our projects that we made. I enjoyed creating them. I sat here yesterday and played some music, so it was kind of nice. All right, so there's our big one. I'm just gonna let that glue dry. And then we have a yellow one. So we're gonna put that one down here. I just wanna make sure I have enough room for our title. Like I don't wanna put my title down, these down quite yet till I know my title is good. Okay, then we have another yellow down here. Think of things in threes when you're creating, just makes it that much easier. We're going to put a Cajun down, and we're going to put that down. And then I actually have a couple extra ones, so we might just, you know, tuck these down and around here somewhere like they're falling. Okay, we'll come back to that. I'm just going to move this over to the side so I don't really disturb it too much. And we're going to bring in our stamp and cut. Right here. We are using the dies, the mini alphabet dies. So if you've been following me, we've been doing scrapbook pages now on Monday nights since the end of June. So 2 full months. I've either used the mini alphabet or the alphabet la mode dies. So these ones, they both are great dies, just different purposes. This is a smaller die where the other one is bigger. The neat thing about this one is it's actually one die, right? So we're gonna put our paper down. We're gonna put this down. So when I cut this through, you're going to get all of these little pieces. Now remember, I think I showed you I have a bowl that has all these letters in it. And I said to you, I should sort them, but it's also fun just like finding them. Now, I'm just gonna move this here in case we have to do it again. But so there's my letters, and you can see some of them. I know we need an R. We don't need an N. Okay, so here's my letters on here. So we need an S. Oh yeah, we'll have to do another set. Oh, I think that my X, W, and Y got kiboshed, so we'll do those again. So S, W, we need an E, we need an A, E, A, T. So you can see there's extra letters. E, R. Okay, so now we need another A, another T, H. so we need extras. Okay, let's just go ahead and pull these off. All right, I'm just gonna pile these over here for now. So I'm gonna put them in my little container. And I'm going to bring back in those letters. Now, I'm going to just put it here so you can see. We're going to put down our plate. All right, so we're going to do another set, and I think I might have to do another run of the burnout. So let me grab that. And we need the W, an extra W. Okay, let's put that down. Run it through. Okay, so we need, pull this off. So there, as you can see, I think you could probably keep this in stencil. That would be fun. So here's our W. So SWEATER. So I need another E. Oh, I was gonna say, where are all the extra letters? They're right here. So let's grab, and I just need a W. So I'm just gonna pile all these off to the side here. I'm just making a pile. Oops, I dropped a letter on the floor. Good thing Timba's sleeping. Okay, I think I have there. And I told you we needed another W, so let's just bring in that. Oh, I forgot to take, we gotta take these out. So, take-a-pick tools are great for these little pokies. And we're just gonna pop these out. Okay, let's see, that's there. I don't need a C. Don't need a D. E. There's an E. I need another E. Okay. Oh, here's my E. Where did my E go? So I just need a W. And I'm just gonna pop these out here beside me. So if you're looking for a die set, this is a great one. Like I said, you just have to, you know, do multiples if you want, but it's a great little set. I like it. And we're just gonna do another W for sweater weather. It's a mouthful. Sweater weather. I definitely had my sweater on this morning at work, and then by an hour in, I was like, yeah, I'm too hot. And then I took it off. But so I can see, I saw a lot of staff wearing sweaters today too. Okay, so I'm just gonna put all these letters off to the side. Find our W. There's our W. Okay, I'm just gonna pull all these off. Alright, now I will fix those later. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, let me just put this on. Alright, so we have our title, Sweater Weather. Let's go ahead and bring that down. So there's, alright, so let's just place it, because we should always place before we glue, because you don't want to like start it and then end up not having what you want. One thing about fall too is your fall favorite shows come on. I like to wonder what kind of shows you like to watch. I love the Food Network, so I'm excited for all those fall holiday baking shows. Hockey starts, so I'm super excited about that. I cannot wait for hockey to start. Oh, see, that's why we wanted to TH. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So let's go ahead and place these down just so we have those, and then we'll do our words. Okay, so let's do our big leaf right here. Then we're gonna do our big one over here. As I said, this will be up on my blog. Probably not till like Wednesday or Thursday, probably Thursday. Got a few busy nights, so I'm not sure. When I can get up. It's the downloading. It's like you gotta download it, right? So that's just what takes a few minutes. Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead and pop up these. I love the colors. They're definitely very fallish. I was thinking the other day I should change out my plants and maybe put some fall mums. Do you guys decorate your porches for the season? Okay, so there's that. Now we have these extra ones, which we could maybe just put one there. Yeah, let's see, we'll leave it there. Let's do sweater weather, which now we're gonna have to glue. I know Katie's probably like thinking, why didn't you use the adhesive sheets? But so when I do small letters like this, and technically sometimes when I use this glue, I just do little dots. So I find it better. And then it just takes a few minutes for that glue to adhere. It's kind of like repositional glue, so you have a little minute to play around before you there. Oopsie, my E is moving. So if you're just getting into scrapbooking, I love creating my scrapbook pages from like our stamp paper and ink. But if you are just starting, those new scrapbook kits will be perfect. Katie says, yep, decorating is starting to happen. Pulled out all my pots on the weekend to get ready for the mums. Ooh, and Katie says she likes to watch Survivor. Melissa says, hello, Ann. I see that you are using those letter dies. Where and what are the dies called? Oh, yes, Melissa, I can totally show you that. They are called the mini alphabet dies, and you can find them in our big annual catalog. Let me see if I can quickly tell you what page they are on. The easiest thing I do, I know this catalog is hard to find things. I actually go to the back index and look, and then you'll see here they have like a whole section that says dies. So they're called the mini alphabet dies, and they're on page 105, Melissa. And if I can, my hand is sticky with glue. They're right up here on page 105, mini alphabet dies. They're so $43, and you get 3 sets, like 3 different pieces. I'll show you those pieces again. So you get the big letters that we just used, and then these I think are like different combinations, and then these are your punctuation and stuff like that. Let me know if you have any other questions, Melissa. Yes, Katie, I need to start doing that, but sometimes me and gardening and my back don't like each other, and it's already screaming at me with adjusting to being back to work. Okay, so sweater weather. Oh, you're welcome, Melissa. Ah! See, this is why my little letter decided to go for a little hike. There we go, flip it and glue there. Okay, T. Hopefully I'm spelling, yep, T. Sometimes don't you double check yourself, like when you're spelling letters, you're like, am I spelling it right? All right, let's see here, we're almost done. sweater, weather. Now we have these little extras, and you don't want to waste extra little leaves, so let's put our leaves down. I'll put one here. Oh, you know what? We'll put one maybe here. Okay, so let me show you our double page spread. Let me just put all these letters over here. My hands are sticky. All right, so this is the page we've just created. Weather. Isn't that cute? So you have a spot to put 2 4x6s, and then you can do this as a photo match or a 4x4. You can do for journaling. You always want to journal about your experience or your memory. And then we're gonna bring in the other page. Oops, it's upside. Nope, that's the way it goes. So it goes here. So bringing this over is I just really care. So when I like to create scrapbook pages, I like to make it flow. So sometimes what I do on the left, I do on the right. So once again, we brought in, or like opposite, like, so it's like almost mirror image. So we brought in that, you know, flag, banner flag with another 4x4. And then on here, we brought that paper. So this actually hosts 4 4x6s and 2 4x4s, or one could be a photo mat. Brought in those leaves. So we actually have one extra little leaf. So maybe we'll just put it, let's see, if I was to mirror, maybe here. I'm just gonna kind of play with it for a minute. Not down there. Maybe I'll put it here. All right, so there is I saw a comment. Melissa says, love the color combination of layout. Truly fall season. Yes, it is, Melissa. I love the grain paper, and the fact that, like, you know, when you look at that to the market, you wouldn't think about it as using it for fall, but the fall pattern, like, this really works for it. This could be a great pattern for, like, pumpkins and these greens and this purples. Like, even I could say you could use these right here would be really great ones for the, like, fall season. And then bringing in that iconic celebration with these patterns here really, truly make this layout pop. All right, so let's do a recap. I forgot to put up my little host code, but this page will be up on my blog towards the end of the week. I will upload it to my YouTube channel, so it'll be on my YouTube channel. It will be on my blog. On my blog, I will include the measurements so you have them and all the supplies we used. We did use the autumn leaves. We didn't use the stamp set tonight. We just used the dies. But on Wednesday, I'm going to show you how to use the stamp set on card making along with the dies. And we also use the mini alphabet dies. So, I hope you've enjoyed this scrapbook layout. Let's bring this in so you guys can see it. I had fun. Like I said, I'm really enjoying the scrapbooking piece. Back in my business, I really liked it when I first started, and I kind of got out of it and got more into card making. But then, you know, in the spring, I was reevaluating and doing, like, what do I want to do? And I was like, you know what? I'm getting back into scrapbooking, and I'm so glad I did, because it truly has put a spark and passion into it. Back into me crafting and my business, and I'm super excited to share that with you guys. Katie says, great layout. Thanks, Katie. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. As I said, I will upload this to my YouTube channel probably towards the end of the week. And I will set your alarms. I will be back on Wednesday night to showcase the card class with you, the card class to go for the autumn leaves. If you have any questions or comments, comment and leave me a comment. I will get back to you. I just want to say thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope that you've enjoyed the scrapbooking. I would love to know, are you a scrapbooker? Maybe wanting to learn how to scrapbook? We can hook you up. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Go put your feet up. Maybe grab a hot chocolate or a tea or a snack. Enjoy some TV. And I will see you guys on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your night.